everyone, this is Doug. You're watching a video on technology after 50, no swearing. Doing a little something different today. I'm a couple hours away from home and kind of getting ready to start heading back, and I thought it'd be a good idea maybe to do a video on how to use Google Maps. So that's what we're going to do today, and I've kind of been thinking, should I video the drive or should I just kind of show you the map and how to utilize it? And I thought, this is about how to use Google Maps, so we're just going to use Google Maps. Let's see here. Let me do something real quick. And we're going to short video. I'm in my car right now, you can see. And way over there, you can see a water tower that says Troy. So I'm in a little town called Troy in Ohio, and I'm going to show you how to utilize Google Maps. You see my dusty car on the inside, but I'm just going to show you the map as we go, so you'll get an idea how to use it. I'm at some other gas station here, Casey's, I think it says. Not heard of that one, but I guess it must be kind of a local thing. But so what we're going to do is we're going to switch back over. I accidentally turned the video off. I'm going to switch back over to Google Maps, and we'll continue with showing you how to use the app, and then I'll give you a shot of the location as when we arrive. Now, the nice thing about Google Maps is, first off, it's so simple to use. And matter of fact, how do you find it? Well, you can see it right here. It's like a little pen, and underneath of it says Maps. Just simply click on that. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to go to a gas station. Like I said, I'm a couple hours away from home, and I'm heading back that direction. And I'd stopped and got fuel the other day at a speedway, so I think we're going to kind of go back there on the way back. Let's see if I can find it here. Okay, it was this one, a little town called Vandalia, if you look down here. So I'm going to just click on that. Well, let's back up, because with Google Maps, you'll see the search bar up here, and you can type in an address. So if you're going to go to your son or daughter's home, or go to see your brother or sister, you can simply type it in there, and then it'll give you the directions, and it'll take you right there. One thing Google Maps does, now like I said, we're going to type in Speedway. You'll see it's kind of showing me where I'm at presently. And, well, let me see something here. If I get directions, okay, there's the directions, because all I tapped was directions. So now it's giving me directions on how to get to that speedway. Now, if I hit start, it's going to start that process. It's telling me it's going to be about 13 minutes, so this video is going to be a little longer. And for that reason, I think I'm going to be breaking this down into 3 videos, because there's a lot more that this app can do than just give you directions. And we're going to show you how. So we hit start, and let's start following our directions, and you can see how this actually works. Okay, you'll see that little arrow, that's me. And it looks like I need to turn left here to kind of get out on the street, because I'm actually in a parking lot. I'm turning left. I'm coming up to a light. You can see that little light right there on the screen. When I get to that light, it wants me to turn left. And it tells me I'm 11 minutes away. So I'm coming up to Interstate 75 now. And it's telling me that I can turn on this, or where I should turn. So I'm going to turn right. Now I'm on the interstate, or getting on the interstate. And we're going to turn, it can also talk to you, so I'm going to turn that on. See if it tells us anything. It says we got 9.5 miles to go until we get to the exit for where we want to go, which is a Speedway gas station. Okay, so now one of the nice things about Google Maps is that as you're traveling, you can look down at it, and it can even show you, well, like right there, it says that there's construction ahead, and it might be a 3 or 4 minute delay. That's exactly what I was going to say, because we travel to see one of our children kind of regularly. Matter of fact, we're going this weekend, leaving tomorrow. So what it does, because there's a couple areas where it can be heavy construction traffic, or some days, you know how it goes. Sometimes there's not, sometimes there are, sometimes they're working, sometimes they're not. So once we get going, I can look at the app. Matter of fact, there's a couple different ways we can get to my daughter's house, and I can type in her address, and the app will actually show me which is the faster way based on traffic patterns and based on construction and backups. It gives you a little more informed way of being able to kind of get to where you're going. So that's one of the nice aspects of Google Maps. So we're kind of traveling along here, and it still says we got about 9 minutes. So this is going to be probably our longest video to date. I'll pick up the pace a little bit. One thing we're going to be showing you in videos to come is that Google Maps will actually show you where gas stations are. It'll show you where restaurants are, where shopping is. So if you're going down the road and it's getting about lunchtime or dinner time, and let's say you're kind of on a pretty long trip, and you're getting hungry and you don't know what's coming up, Google Maps can actually give you some information to help you decide on where I need to get off. Because it might not be right on the interstate, it might be a mile away, which is, what's a mile if you're hungry. So that's one of the good aspects of Google Maps. And it's really nice when you kind of, I don't want to jump ahead, but when you kind of condense two apps into one. For example, you're on Google Maps, but you need to get gas, but it's not desperate right now. You've got a little while before you need it, but you know it's coming up. You can use that in conjunction with Gas Buddy. And what Gas Buddy will do is show you the cheapest fuel that's kind of around where you're at the time. So I use that. Because right now where I live, I can pay $4.99. Well, this is a week or so ago. I could pay $4.99 a gallon for fuel, or I could drive about 2 miles and pay $4.39. 2 miles worth saving, 60 cents a gallon. Well, I think it is. Some wouldn't, but so when you use it in conjunction with other apps, it can be very effective and cost efficient for you to do that. So we got about 6 minutes to go here, it says. We're kind of coming through a little, looks like a town called Tip City and West Milton. We're heading south on I-75, and we're moving along at a pretty good clip right now. So again, Google Maps, like I said, we're going to take two or three videos and kind of really walk through some of the things that you can do with it. You can enter your own address. So if you're getting ready to come home and you get on Google Maps, all you got to do is tap a button and it automatically gives you directions to home. So there's some really nice things along that line. You can save addresses for like if I needed to go to my sister's and I just wanted to use the app, maybe to check on construction or whatever, delays, I could just tap on a button. It would give me directions to my sister's house or my daughter's house, whichever. So, and again, we're going to be covering those on the next, some more of those on the next video. But right now, we're cruising right along. We've got about 5 minutes to go. I don't know how long we're into this video now. 7 or 8 minutes maybe. Nope, looks like it's 10 minutes. So we got about another 4 or 5 minutes, but this gives you a good idea to what Google Maps is going to look like, how to follow it. That arrow that I got that is me right there, you can change that to different things, but it can be just a dot, an arrow. You can actually put a red car, a blue car, or whatever color car you want, kind of in place of that. But I think this is just kind of the default, and you know, I don't care if it's a car or a button or whatever, so I just kind of leave it with that. So we got 3.2 miles to go. It says we should get there at about 11:17, and we got about 4 minutes. A little less than 2.5 miles to our exit. I'll go here, I'll fill up with fuel, and then I'll go the rest of the way home. Kind of going out of my way actually doing this, but that's okay. So, coming into, what's this? Entering Montgomery County. Got less than 2 miles. And again, if you're still with us, appreciate you hanging. And again, just doing this just to show you what this app looks like as you are utilizing it. Sometimes this stuff can kind of seem overwhelming, and you know, if we accidentally put in the wrong address, we could end up in Tennessee and not know what happened. But it's not that complicated. You just type in your address where you're going, or if you're in a city you're not familiar with and you want to go shopping, type in Target, Kohl's, whatever, you know, maybe main store you want to go to, or if you know there's a kind of a local department store you want to check out, type in the name of that. They're going to pop up. They're going to tell you how far away they are, and it's going to give you directions, just like it's giving us directions to this this gas station. So we got less than a mile. I'm going to get over a lane. And we're kind of coming up on the exit now. But it's, like I said, it's a wonderful tool. So you can get out, and if you've ever worried about getting lost, maybe you're getting forgetful a little bit these days, and you know what? Who isn't that's our age? You can type this in, and you don't have to worry about getting lost. You don't have to worry about forgetting where you're going or what the address is. This is going to take you right there. You can see I'm on the exit. I'm coming up to a traffic light, and basically it says this is US 40 East, and I'm going to turn left, and I'm going to be going east. So we're on 40 now. You can see right up there it says Speedway, and that's where the my route ends, because that's where I'm going. We get up here, there might actually be a line, kind of a dotted line that actually goes into the parking lot. We'll see. But either way, there it is. I can see it. And well, and yeah, there's a dotted line there. What I'm going to do, and it even tells me that I'm here. So I'm going to pull in, and I'm going to park. We're going to have a chat for a few minutes. Then I'm going to get fuel and head on home. Okay. So I'm there. So it's got me to where I'm going. I've arrived at 8:30. I didn't know the address. I just knew what town it was in, because I stopped here the other day when I came through. So there you go. Now, I'm going to get out of this. I'm going to get back into the camera. I'm going to take a photo, well, like a photo, and there's the Speedway sign. You can see that right there. Gas has come down, $4.79. Seems to be a nice little town. There's looks like an auto parts store over there, a little restaurant. There's some restaurants on the other side of the bridge of 75. But anyway, that's how you do it. Next video, we'll be looking at some other things that Google can do, or Google Maps can do. This way it can show you some different aspects, just some more tools that's available to you. It doesn't just get you where you're going. Well, listen, I appreciate it. If you hung out for the whole video, appreciate you hanging with me. This is Technology After 50. No swearing. I'm Doug. Thanks for joining us today.